What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Champagne Gains. I am Coach Beckyn,
Coach Kiki is here.
and it is Halloween today, but it's
Happy
not going to be
Halloween.
Halloween when this airs. It is going to be election day. So let's forget about the fucking election and talk about something else that is more
Please.
lighthearted and fun.
Yeah. Dude, I can't believe it's like November. I think we've said that like
Every time.
every couple of episodes, like, oh my God, I can't believe it's June. Oh my God, I can't believe it's August.
No, seriously though, I think I say this like once a day. This year is going by so fast. I mean,
Yeah.
just like it's the fastest year of my life, which seems interesting because it's like, well, not really. A lot has happened in the last year. That is for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. We've been going hard and heavy this whole year.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I was just thinking this morning, like in a couple months, it's gonna be a year ago that I started prep for 2024. Like it's gonna be January.
Yeah. That's
Weird
in
way to think about it, but
no, but I mean, it's true. And I think like time just comes up so quick and like before you know it, it is going to be January 1st. And
yes.
like, yes, we still have 2 months left of this year, but those 2 months are going to go by real quick.
Hmm.
And what did you do in 2024 for yourself and for your goals, for
I
your
mean,
body,
I got my pro
mind? Yeah, you did.
card. Yes.
Yes.
Don't let the new year come without reaching your goals. Just because there's only 2 months left of the year doesn't mean it has to be a freaking wash.
Yeah, and I think some people just get in Halloween in particular is like we're texting about is just kind of like the kickoff to the holiday season. So they're just like, well, guess I'll start in January. And then so like yes, it's going to come quick, but like you also still have 2 months, which is a good amount of time.
You can make a lot of progress in 60 days. Is Brutus joining us?
It's snoring.
If you don't know, Brutus is Kiki's French bulldog. He is the boss. I miss that little guy.
He runs this household. But he was falling asleep over our talk.
We'll try not to bore you. Um, yes, okay, holidays. And that is another thing that people are like, oh, it's the holidays. I can't do anything. Dude, let me tell you, the all or nothing mentality is going to destroy you if you are one of those people because you will never make any progress. Sorry.
Yeah, because there's always going to be something, whether it's the holidays or um
Your niece's bar mitzvah.
shit, the next like once you get into January, it's like, oh, well, it's Valentine's Day.
It's
Oh,
somebody's birthday
it
party.
it's Easter. Oh, it's spring sports season.
It's
Oh,
my boss's 10-year anniversary.
it's spring break. Oh, it's holiday or summer cookout season. It's like
It's Memorial Day. Oh no, that's in May. Oh, it's Labor Day.
yeah, Labor Day, Memorial Day, everything.
And
It's
then it's Halloween again. And then January 2026 comes.
yes. And I think like there's in the grand scheme of things, like there's n never going to be a perfect time
They're never, literally,
to
never.
start anything or to start a new habit or to do anything. Like it's never going to be perfect for you. And I
Mm-mm.
think you just like being able to accept that and work through those different circumstances, events in your life, like that's what's going to create that sustainable change and like
Yes.
long benefits instead of saying, oh, I have this 30-day challenge that I'm going to do, or I'm going
Hmm.
to like, because Thanksgiving is like the 28th of November. So it's like, all right, so from November 1st to November 27th, I'm going to be really good.
but you're not because that's going to be miserable for you. And then you're going to end up binging before that. And then you're just going to give
Yeah,
up. Like, don't set yourself up to do something like some challenge that's not sustainable that you're going to fail. Like, focus on building little habits, like baby steps, like the smallest things. If you're not, especially if you're not doing anything, like the smallest things are going to get you results.
drinking a gallon of water.
Yes. So I got in a Facebook fight this week, somebody, and I was like getting so this was on Tuesday or when I was like having rage in the gym. Actually, no, this was on Monday. Okay, so I'm in all these like health groups on Facebook to offer my advice. Like that is one way to like just get out there, become a top contributor, whatever, give people good advice that's actually like because the stuff you see on the internet is the stupidest shit. Like I saw the dumbest fucking stuff that day. So one of the comments, I've never heard of this, maybe you have. I was like, my digestion is really off. What do I do? All the comments, take chlorophyll. I was like, excuse me? Chlorophyll? Like,
Yeah.
what? And then another one, someone was like, how do I beat sugar cravings? And so I commented, eat like your body weight or goal body weight in grams of protein a day. It'll like totally crush your cravings. Works every time with my clients. And then someone added on to my client or my comment and was like, and do this within 30 minutes of waking up. I was like, do not eat your body weight in grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up. But the one that I got in a fight
Thank
on,
you so much.
what the fuck? The one that I got in a fight on, someone was like, I've what we were talking about. I've been trying to lose 10 pounds for 20 years. What am I doing wrong? And someone commented and was like, you must be in a calorie deficit. Okay, true. You must eat cut out all processed foods. You must hit 10,000 steps a day. You must do this. You must do that. I was like, bitch, I was like, I can confirm this is not true. You can be in a calorie deficit and still keep some processed foods in your diet. Like, is it gonna be good to like cut out all whole foods? I have like, sure, you can do that, but is that going to be successful for you? I have done Whole30. It is fucking hard. Like, it sucks. Um, but yeah, she like fucking fought me for like hours. And she was like, I've done this, I've done that. And then she posted a picture of herself and she's like, let me see your results. I was like, look at my fucking profile picture.
Yeah. People are just so like that. That's why I hate like some of these online shit when these people don't want to invest in a good quality coach to help
Hmm.
get them to where they need to be.
Yes.
And
That plug. Please do not ask people for a nutrition advice or any advice on social media. Like,
no, like your friend Susie, Lacey, whatever her name is down the street, just because she is part of this multi-level marketing and is trying to promote her shit that's going to make you shit your pants or what, like,
make you go broke with nothing to
yeah,
show for it.
yeah, like it's just so ridiculous. So that's why it's like these next 2 months of the year, talked to several of my clients and people who are potential clients. I'm like, now is the time to get ahead on next year because, you could just wait until the perfect time or feel like you're ready to do a challenge. And then you're up again 10 more pounds than from where you even started
Mhm.
because you're just like, well, I'm just going to wait and
Right.
not take care of myself now. And oh, Thanksgiving's coming up. And then I have this Friendsgiving. And then I have my kids' holiday what parade, whatever. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah. It's just a
Like,
bunch of excuses.
so many excuses that I hear all the time. And it's like that's just such bullshit.
Like you're gonna let 4 days out of the month determine your entire month. Probably
Yeah.
not a good idea. And like I just said that to someone as well on yesterday, like, um, you're gonna be like, if you're 10 pounds up now, you're gonna be 20 pounds up, start in January. Like there are things you can do in between now. And then that's not just like a full-blown freaking keto diet or like some MLM scheme that you can make progress with if you actually care. And that's another thing. Like, if you don't want it, you're not going to get it. Like, you have to actually care. Because I think like some people are always saying, like, those people that have said they want to lose 10 pounds for 20 years and they never have. Like, they don't actually want it. You're actually like behavior is a language. You're
Mhm.
telling me you don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's just people just let time go by too. And then like, all right, 1, 2, 3 years go by and now you're up 30, 40 pounds.
Hmm.
And like, and then they're the ones that want like that Amazon Prime body or those quick results. Like, oh, you haven't been 130 pounds since 2009. Well, sweetheart, it is 2024. So if you think that you're going to get down, like, it just blows my mind that people think that like they can
Uh,
do it.
you didn't get to where you are overnight. You're not going to get to where you want to be overnight either.
No.
Sorry.
And so like use these next 2 months as like a platform. Like you don't have to go all in or, you know, yes, January is a great time to like reset new habits, but like right now you can still be doing some small things, even if you don't make these big changes in your life, you can still be doing the small things to, get yourself in a good routine. So when January does come down, you're in a, good mental space with your body, your habits, your actions that you can make like really good results.
Hmm.
Use this as a stepping stone or a platform
Yes.
these next couple months.
It's all about that compound effect. Like, if you go into January with habits already in place, it's just gonna like expedite your results. So, tip number one is you got to ditch the all or nothing mentality. That's gonna get you nowhere in life. The second thing I wrote down was drink water at least half of a gallon, if not more, like half a gallon at minimum, or
Yeah,
like half your body weight in ounces at minimum, but ideally 100 ounces to a gallon a day.
yeah.
Someone
And
asked me like, why is that important the other day? It kind of threw me off. I was like, what? Like, why do I need to explain that? It gives you energy, it helps with digestion, and literally just adding water, like drinking more water alone can help you lose weight.
yeah, and it's gonna help transport all those nutrients into your body, you know.
Get rid of all this bad shit.
Yeah, it help detoxify the shit that you're putting into your body,
Yeah,
especially drinking.
right. Yes, please hydrate. Please stay hydrated. Like, don't let a day go by that you skip your water because
That's my thing with my clients. I'm like that should never be an issue.
no.
Like maybe if you fell asleep for 4 or 5 hours, which sounds amazing, like okay, maybe you don't want to chug a whole bunch of water, but like still do your best and get your
Hmm.
water in. But every day you should be getting your water in.
Yes.
And that's
And
like it's gonna help your cravings too. And it's gonna help you, just these little things can help your, build that discipline muscle. Like
yeah.
we are, going in tomorrow is the first day of American Indian Heritage Month. That's just what popped up. Um, but I don't even know what I was saying.
Building habits.
Yeah. Like I literally lost my train of thought. Thank you.
And well, you had something more important come up. It's American Indian month in November. Thanksgiving, you know?
Yeah,
The Pilgrims and the American Indians.
gosh. I apologize, everyone.
Sidebar.
I've,
All
I've
right.
been awake already for 6 hours.
Oh my gosh. Um, okay, water was the first one. It helps eliminate cravings. What also helps eliminate cravings? Okay, wait, back to water.
I remember I was talking about the discipline muscle. So like doing these habits, no matter how big or small they are, like just start with a couple and you doing those consistently and showing up for those small habits, it's going to help that discipline muscle being built. Just like when
Mhm.
we're in the gym, we are working on building our muscle. It takes reps to, get acclimated into the gym, have your body get acclimated to your training regimen. We're again building that discipline muscle in your actions and habits outside of the gym to be a healthy human.
Right. Last note on water, do not come to me and be like, but I'm going to be in the bathroom so much. Sorry, that's a normal bodily function. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you don't want to go pull your pants down and take a pee for 30 seconds, wipe your butt, get back up. Like,
No, no, sorry.
that's going to be the reel for this, wipe your butt and get back up.
Oh my God.
I've heard that excuse too many times, though. Or like people will dehydrate themselves on a road trip because they don't want to stop and pee. Like Kiki is a camel, so she doesn't ever have to pee on road trips. But I'm like, okay, we gotta stop again.
And then there's more stops mean more gas station snacks and look at,
Exactly.
but yeah, I mean, just start with those daily habits in November. Like, even if it's like your own little 30-day challenge, not saying that you have to do like of 1,000 things all at once. Get your
Hmm.
water in, get your protein in, and like just don't be a fucking asshole. Like, Thanksgiving is one day. If you have a Friendsgiving in there, cool. That's one meal. Like, it's not like you shouldn't just say fuck it to your entire week just because you have a couple of events.
One event. Yeah.
And that's why I love working with my clients, like on like every week. I'm like, all right, what do we have going on the rest of this week? Like, what do we need to plan and strategize for? Like, I
Mhm.
want to have this conversation with you. So when you get into these situations, you're not going to be like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh, I don't want to bother Kiki. I don't want to like, no, like we're planning it
Please
and please bother me. Like,
pay me.
yeah, like I want you to be successful. And if you're
Mhm.
second guessing yourself or not knowing what to do, like it, like so, even like some people are it's like, I just didn't eat. I'm like, okay, no, like that's not a
Right.
solution. That's not
Right.
a solution either. Like you said,
No.
it's the all or nothing mindset. It's not, you just need to think about things, plan ahead, and, make the best decision for
Yeah.
you at that time and with that situation.
Another thing that I have been like one of my clients actually brought this to my attention. She said she had like X amount of macros left for the day and she wasn't sure what to eat. So she asked Chat GPT and it like put a bunch of stuff like what she has in her house and it gave her an idea. And then I actually saw another coach talking about this on Instagram. If you go to a restaurant and you order something, you can ask Chat GPT how like what the macros of that are and it'll tell you a pretty concise answer and then you can be like, and I ordered it this way, and that's what it was, and then it'll spit out your
Yeah.
calories and macros. I was like, that is a great thing to know. Like, I don't even think about
Yeah.
that.
What is it like? It's not going to be 1,000% accurate, but
Right.
it's still give you a pretty good idea of where you're at.
Hmm. Yeah. And then as far as, water and eating protein, my rule of thumb, like with people, especially if they're just starting out, start them small with like, try to get at least 100 grams of protein a day. That's going to crush cravings and make you like help with weight loss too. Like you would be surprised, or people would be, not you, people would be surprised if they knew like how much protein, um, well, how little protein they're getting, and then what eating protein actually does for them as far as like crushing cravings, keeping them full, giving them more energy. I mean, I had someone that just started eating more protein the other day and like it totally fixed her IBS.
Wow.
Like wild.
Yeah.
So yeah, and like these are like non-negotiables on days that you have events too. Water, protein, eat your protein on your plate first. It'll cause you to like automatically make you eat less.
Mhm.
And then the last thing was walking. 10-minute walks after meals, like as many, like get your steps in, get some movement in during your day.
Yeah. Like
No matter what you're doing.
go for a family walk or something just to kind of get it's going to help like reset your brain too, like during the middle of the workday to, just get out and come back with a refreshed mind. So it's going to help you be more productive in your job. So
Yeah.
it's not just about you being like a healthy individual and losing fat. It's going to translate into other areas of your life as well.
Mhm. I mean, I just did my step challenge and I in my Facebook group, and I can't tell, like so many people were talking about how it just brought awareness to how many steps they weren't getting, which is exactly the purpose of it. Like I want people to, that's all you need to bring in awareness to these little things is sometimes enough to elicit change that
Yeah,
they
and you don't have to do all these big things. And
yeah,
everybody and like we said earlier, everyone's going to be different. So just because Sally down the street is doing X, Y, or Z doesn't mean that that's what you
gonna
need to
work
be
for you.
doing.
Right.
That's, and that's why like working again with a coach is going to be beneficial for you because if you're with a good coach like Beckyn and I, like it's going to be customized to you. It's not going to be giving you the same PDF that everyone else gets.
Right.
Everything is customized to where you are at, where you have been, what you've been doing, where you want to go, what your lifestyle looks like, what your schedule looks like, what your food looks like. Like everything needs
Yeah.
to be customized to you because everybody's body is different.
1000%. And give yourself some dang like time. So I think I used to have this stat memorized, but it was like if you start three new things at once, you're like 15% likely to make those things a habit. But if you start one thing at a time and build on that, you're 80% more likely to make that a habit. So start small. Like I cannot stress this enough. Don't be like, I'm gonna drink a gallon of water and my body weight in protein and walk for like 10K steps a day. Like, okay, should you like work on building up to that? Like, start small, and you're gonna be a lot more likely to keep your like to keep those things going and that momentum going.
Yep. And start with the easy things. So it's like, all right, if it's easier for you to take time out of your day to get walks in, do that first.
Yes.
Or, if you're already drinking X amount of water and you're not up to that amount yet, let's try that. Do that first.
8 more ounces a day.
Yeah. Yeah. And then slowly build on that. And that momentum is just going to help, like, just overall with like your consistency, and consistency is your superpower. So,
Yes.
stay consistent with that. And then you can continue to add on these things once they become just part of your daily routine.
Mhm. So to sum it up, ditch the all or nothing mentality, and you're gonna be just fine through the holidays.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you have any questions, concerns, podcast requests, let us know. You can find me on Instagram at Beckyn_IFBB Pro.
You can find me on Instagram at Keekers Laugh IFBB Pro.
Give us a 5-star rating and review. Let us know what you think, and we will see you next time.
Yeah.
Skeleton cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
What's up, guys? Coach Kiki here. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of Champagne Gains. If you loved this episode, please make sure you do all of the things like, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating and review, and share with your champagne bestie. Champagne Gains is also brought to you by Coach Kiki LFG Gym Gear. Unlock the full power of your workouts with Coach Kiki's Let's Fucking Grow hip bands, long resistance bands, cable ankle straps, and hip thrust pads. For all of your sprinkle booty gains, check out CoachKikiLFG.com. Thanks, guys. Cheers.